So somebody submitted a question about seeing a couple companies that talk about gallons per minute or how much water is actually being used in their particular brand of generator. And once again, this is just marketing BS. I mean, it's nice if you're a really very committed person to being green and conservation. Especially in your driving habits, everything. The whole thing, recycling, you name it. That's fantastic, and I definitely support that. And we're all about that in the community that I live in New Mexico. But when it comes to actually water conservation with most of these machines, just like wattage and saving, kilowatt hours in electricity, it's negligible for the most part. In general, since the last 18 years, 20 years, most generators have come a long way than where they were 50 years ago, and almost all of them, even the cheap brands, will not really use that much water. You really kind of have to look, if you're into water conservation, really have to think about other things, like if you're taking a shower, you can go through hundreds of gallons in a 20-minute shower. It's just mind-blowing how much water you can go through in a shower session. So that's one area. The other area is if you have a reverse osmosis filter where you're thinking about putting one in for your whole home filtration system, you'd be shocked how much water actually has to filter through the RO to actually make drinkable, potable water. So that's another major area. If we can compare, like for example, with just reverse osmosis under somebody's sink, how much water is wasted versus how much water might be wasted with an inferior brand of generator, it's negligible. We're talking about half a gallon maybe. You know what I mean? Just flush your toilet less. That's a little bit of maybe a graphic example, but anyways, you understand. So there's a lot of things out there, features, as you know I talk about a lot, that just have more to do with just trying to appear different than the next guy and the next brand, but really are pretty negligible in the end. If you have any questions about gallons per minute, the efficiency with water, of course, always submit your questions by email. You can always give me a call. Thanks.